Whoa!
Oh, yo.
This guy's a dancer.
It sure is.
Oh, I love him.
Anyways, hello everybody.
Woo!
I'm Gamemaster 909, back.
This is not working.
No. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to run in a circle, but it wasn't exactly translating.
Okay.
Oh well.
Anyways, hello everybody. I'm Gamemaster 909, back with more of LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
We should keep that in.
No. Today I'm here with Gavinopolis once again as we play through the super story
Hello,
of Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
Woo!
Previously we did Episode 4, A New Hope, in Super Story, and so now we have to go through all of Empire Strikes Back as we do it in under an hour, or the story mode in under an hour, while collecting 100,000 studs.
Oh, great!
And with no extras.
I just realized we have to trip up the AT-ATs again.
Yes we do.
But this one won't be as hard as last time because remember how grueling last time was.
It'll be exactly like last time.
No, we don't have to collect mini-kit canisters this time, so...
Oh, you're talking about in free play.
Yeah, whenever we did this in...
Okay, I thought you were talking about when we did it in story mode.
When we did it in story mode, it was bad, but this time we don't have to collect any canisters at all, so...
We didn't have to collect canisters in story mode either.
Yeah, but the thing is, like... That was bad, but all we have to do is get through this as quick as we can while collecting studs.
Yes. Like in story mode.
Free play was bad, though.
It was, agreed.
Yeah, I remember free play because I almost fell asleep that playthrough.
Did that make you not remember it?
It was like fuzzy, but yeah.
Okay. Maybe it wasn't as bad as you remember.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, right.
It was bad.
I'll have to check.
Man, I hate this cutscene. They don't show Han cutting open the tauntaun.
Yeah. Well, they don't have noses, so he can't know how it smells on the outside.
Yeah. I hate the mini-scale Star Destroyers.
Whatever.
No, I don't like them.
It's a long cutscene, I just realized.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I get that it's the opening cutscene and they go through everything in Empire Strikes Back before the events of the first level, but... Jeez.
And I love Mustache Trooper.
Yeah.
Alright.
If only he were playable.
Should we keep doing the reverse thing we were doing yesterday? Because this is not
No.
translating well. You're right, I'm switching back. Let's do this.
Okay.
Enough messing around, let's get past this stupid level.
Yeah. With you there. Last time, because we're playing the Wii version with the Wii remote and nunchuck, we like switched which hands used which part of the controller. So yeah, that was fun.
We were talking about how like the Super Mario Galaxy like that would be really weird.
It would be weird. You could probably get
Because-
used to it though.
You could, but at the same time, it's like, as someone who's so used to shaking his right hand, having to shake the left hand would just be strange
Of course.
in comparison.
Oh right, we gotta get mines.
I mean, remember how when we were, which mode was it? There was a mode where we were timed for this. Was it challenge mode?
Challenge.
Yeah, challenge mode. We ran out of time.
Maybe that's what
twice.
you're thinking of when you say free play.
Yeah, we ran out of time twice on that.
So I guess it was free play. You were
It
thinking that was
wasn't
super
free
bad.
play,
It was
yeah.
challenge mode.
Yeah.
I do remember challenge
Free
being
play
bad on
was
the
fine
phone.
because all we had to do was get the canisters.
Yep.
But challenge mode was.
We
its
had to
own-
get blue
its own
blue
beast,
canisters
yeah.
in under 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was its own hell.
Yeah. I mean, it's hell for every level, to be fair.
Not for every level. Some levels are short and give you plenty of time. But for this one in
Like
particular,
Battle over Coruscant for some reason.
this one in particular though was just,
Yeah.
dang it, how many times do I have to spin around this stupid thing?
Quite a few.
Apparently.
Wait. Okay, extras are off. I wasn't sure why I had a freaking tractor beam.
I was gonna say that should not be the case.
Weird. Actually, how about you tie this AT-AT over here while I carry the mine,
Roger, Roger.
just to save us some time. Unless they shoot it or something and it blows up. So
Getting
I'll
close.
keep it moving. There we go. Alright, check this out.
Hey, we did it. Bang.
Save some time. Because we're going to need that time.
Woo!
Especially since some of these levels are pretty long. Like Dagobah. Well.
It's Dagobah as long as second level though? Second level called
Echo Base?
Yeah, Echo Base.
Escape from Echo Base.
Yeah, Escape from Echo Base. I was gonna say it's like Escape from Echo Base.
Yeah.
Isn't that longer than Dagobah?
I don't remember.
Depends on how much time they take, I guess.
I mean, obviously.
Last time it was pretty grueling too.
I do remember we ran out of time on that in challenge.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Why is Empire Strikes Back virtually the worst episode for this kind of thing?
Is it worse than Return of the Jedi?
Let's ship this stupid guy.
Good idea.
I mean, Return of the Jedi, I don't remember having as much trouble on. Hang on.
I have the mine. It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah.
Well, unless we accidentally destroy
But yeah, I don't remember us having as much trouble on Return of the Jedi as we did for this.
Alright.
Like, the most troublesome we had was...
I think I remember one of
Endor,
them
I
we
think.
just barely got it done in under 10 minutes.
I'm wanting to say it was Endor that gave us a lot of trouble.
Yes, it was. You're right. Because one of them was in a stupid hiding spot.
Yeah.
Hated that.
Oh, I just realized we're gonna have to do the speeder bike race again.
Yes, we are.
Ah!
I know.
There's my somewhat obligatory screaming right there. Mine.
Yep. That is a mine, alright.
Mine.
I thought that's where you were going.
I got, I think I've talked about it before, but I have Finding Nemo on the Xbox from THQ. I've never gotten to that level before. I played two levels.
You didn't finish it?
I played like 2 levels of it and
Of course you
sat
did.
down. I was like, I'm bored of this. I'm going back to Kung Fu Chaos.
Oh my god.
I never got to the level with the seagulls, so I don't know if they actually do that.
I think they do.
I'm kind of hoping they do.
That would be,
Maybe
that would be
my
cool.
dad's been thinking about getting an old Xbox from a friend, so I'm thinking maybe if we get that.
Hey, that
I
game
could
is
totally-
playable on Xbox 360, so if I find a copy of it, I'll play through it
I need
just to check.
I'll let you borrow my copy of it if
Oh,
you
you
want.
have a copy of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure, bring it over. I'll play
Yeah,
it on
totally.
the 360 and get you footage of it.
Play a full playthrough of Finding Nemo for the Xbox on here.
Hell yeah.
I bet it'd bring in views.
It probably will. I mean, hey, people have,
If you played
people have
Incredibles,
requested me to do Ratatouille, so like,
if
hey,
you
it's
played
possible.
Incredibles twice on here, then I don't see why Finding Nemo would be out of the equation.
Well, I didn't grow up with the Finding Nemo game. That's the thing. I didn't play it a lot growing up, like I did with the Incredibles and Toy Story
It was
3.
great regardless.
Whatever.
I think Traveler's Tales was involved with it, so...
Traveler's Tales developed Finding Nemo game.
Exactly, there you go.
They developed it.
They developed this too, so, ha!
Yes, they did.
Plenty of reason to play it.
Thing is, on this channel, I mainly focus on games that I grew up with, and are pretty much the premise is looking back on these games, seeing if they hold up. I can't really do that with a game I didn't play as a kid.
Yeah, you can. You totally can.
Yeah.
Use other people's input.
Like you.
Yeah,
Okay.
trust me, Finding Nemo is great.
All right,
That's
I'll
all
take
you
your
need.
word for it.
That's all you need. It's simple, but it's a good time.
Let's hope it actually works on 360. There are some games that
I don't know why, but I kind of have my doubts.
Really?
I don't know why, I just have a feeling that it wouldn't work as well as I'd hope it would.
Okay.
Come on. Bang, there we go.
Probably have high expectations if I already guessed, because I talk about the game a lot.
Not a lot, but
Yeah.
enough for it to be significant.
Also, about you won't shut up about Kung Fu Chaos. I looked it up. It is not playable on Xbox 360.
That is such a dang shame, because it was such a fun game.
Apparently, the rest of the world does not agree with you.
Man, why you say that?
I've checked reviews of the game.
I was gonna say, does it have bad reviews?
Not as bad as you think, but like a lot of like mediocre reviews. Most people just weren't impressed with it.
I guess that's fair. It's like, even for the original Xbox, it doesn't exactly push the hardware. It's not the most impressive graphically or anything. It's fun.
Or
though.
gameplay wise.
I have a good time with it. It's a
All
little racist sometimes, but
I have heard complaints about that.
that
Yes.
was okay by 2003 standards.
I'm sure it was.
This was before everyone got touchy.
Yeah, I guess. All right. What's that level?
Okay, we've killed everything. Let's just move on, please.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Okay, what? I don't know.
Oh, it's untextured on the bottom.
Is that guy dead? The guy behind Luke?
Dude,
what happened to him?
Dude, the bottom of the feet aren't textured.
Are they not?
That's not textured either. And that's out of proportion with his feet.
What are you talking about?
The panels on the bottom of the ATST.
AT-AT, you mean?
AT-AT, yeah. I get all these names confused sometimes. But yeah,
what do you mean by not texture? Is it just a solid color?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You saw where, like, above what the panels were, right?
Yes.
Those just weren't textured at all.
Weird. Whatever.
I likened.
Well, I mean, there was a weird shadow glitch there. Did you see that?
Because that's how I laugh. Yeah, I laugh with my mouth still and frowning.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the shot of the AT-AT, the exterior shot.
The shadow was a bit weird.
Yeah. I don't know what was up with that. Anyways, we got this level.
Woo!
This should be at least a little better.
A little better. Let's hope it is. Because we seem to have consistent trouble on this level too.
Do we?
It seems like we do.
Okay.
Last time we were trying to get all the canisters, we really didn't like this one.
Well, that's challenge mode. And challenge mode's not fun on any level.
The challenge mode just isn't fun at all.
Exactly.
Oh,
whoa!
Domestic violence.
Bro.
I'll take one.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I like how he flips his revolver as he puts
What did you say about challenge mode?
I'm gonna put this up. Put it up. I said put it up.
Oh, it's because your Wii remote's tilted.
Oh, great.
I think that's the reason. Yeah, because if you shake the Wii remote, it brings out your blaster. Or it does that.
Man, I wish you could shoot while shaking the Wii
Or
remote.
slapping with your blaster?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish you could shake with the Wii remote. Take advantage of motion controls, Nintendo. Why the hell were those not exploding? Yes? Question mark? Dang it. Why wasn't it letting me push it?
I think it has to make a certain distance before you're able to push it.
Wee.
Of course. Apparently the camera's a physical object that can push
Blow
characters.
up. Of course. I mean, yeah, cameras are physical objects, but this one's not omnipotent.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna slap.
You don't know that. Maybe it is.
Hey, maybe.
Maybe
I could be
Watto's carrying it.
We'd be hearing that in every level, though.
Oh yeah.
Move more with the camera. That was just a straight up JPEG.
Yes, it was.
I love how sometimes this game will have fully rendered backgrounds, and then other times it'll have like JPEGs for the background.
Yeah. That's common for.
It'll just have
That's common for games in general. And
like newer ones now, they're not that lazy, but yeah, for a game like
usually
this,
not.
it was
And
extreme.
even yeah, that is true because I think nowadays if they
This
have
is a game from
backgrounds,
2007, so yeah.
the backgrounds will probably be high res enough to where you can barely even notice. Because you know that's a technique for movies as well, right? They'll have like matte paintings for backgrounds and stuff.
Food fight.
I mean, good movies.
Good movies, food fight. It's a good viewing experience, just not a good actual movie.
Alright,
We need to put those in,
yeah. But like even stuff like the Star Wars movies, you know, certain backgrounds will
Oh yeah,
be paintings and stuff.
Some of them are really good paintings, actually.
Uh-huh. They sure are. Because they get professionals.
Food fight.
We stopped talking about Food Fight for
You're
1
scoffing,
second.
You're scoffing at that. They got Charlie Sheen. He's a professional. Christopher Lloyd. He's professional, right? Alright, let's do this. Survival of the fittest. Leonard. Crap. That perception is really weird. Come on. Alright. I think we're alright now. Woo! That's how you gameplay.
Especially with a character that can't jump.
Of course.
Take notes, Captain Toad.
I don't know why. I've kind of just never caught on to Captain Toad.
Really?
Like, sure,
I like
it's
Captain
fun.
Toad Treasure Tracker.
It's fun, but I wouldn't play a full game of it.
Well, I did.
I don't know why. It's just not as gripping as like something like Super Mario 3D World. That was just kind of a side thing.
I thought it was gripping. Well, yeah, it's definitely, you know, a side game is like, yeah, this is fitting for what it was, a $40 game. I think it was $40 when it came out.
I wouldn't be too sure about that, Chief. You know Nintendo.
That is true.
They don't like wasting any money whenever they can. Or wasting making money, my apologies.
Well, I know what you meant, yeah.
I mean, let's just think of this rationally. Breath of the Wild came out 6 years ago now, and it still isn't discounted on the eShop.
No. Well, it has been at certain points.
I remember Nintendo Selects.
It has been on sale.
I got Super Mario Galaxy
Yes.
1 and 2 for $20 on my Wii.
Each?
Yeah, because they were both under the Nintendo Selects.
Was Galaxy 2 on Nintendo Selects?
It was. I think so, anyways.
I know Galaxy 1 was.
Yeah. Either way, I got it for $20.
Okay.
It may have just been because it was at the end of the Wii's life. I bought it at Best Buy for reference.
Okay.
It may have been because of that, but yeah, it was $20 at the time.
Yeah, I don't remember Galaxy 2 being Nintendo Selects.
Even if it wasn't Nintendo Selects, that's the point I'm trying to make. Even if it wasn't Nintendo Selects, it was still discounted.
Uh-huh.
And so, that's how old Nintendo was, but like, new Switch era Nintendo, we don't do that anymore. That whole discounting games thing, we don't like doing that.
I mean, it's a pretty rare thing, but yeah.
No, I mean, like, even for...
It's not that they don't do it at all, and plus, there's stuff like the Nintendo Switch vouchers, which kind of...
Those do nothing, dude.
Do they not?
You're still spending money on your games. Like, I'm pretty sure, like...
It's
$100
for 2 games. That's a pretty good deal.
I'm pretty sure there was, like, some kind of catch to it, though. Because I remember people being really unhappy whenever those were first announced. I remember there being some kind of catch to it. I don't remember exactly what it was, though.
Yeah, it's $100 for 2 vouchers, though. I do remember that. So, like, you know, you get a slight discount.
That's $20 for a discount. That's really not that much in the scheme of games.
I mean, some games like Tears of the Kingdom were a part of it.
Games,
so, like, it's better deals for some games than others.
If you frequently buy games, though, then that's still a lot of money you're spending.
Uh-huh. But hey, that's $20 you could spend saving up on another game.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember they first announced it and nobody was happy with it. It was funny. No! Traveler's Tales, that's a T-rated game right there. They were kissing premaritally? Ew. Oh, those low-res textures on R2's face up close. I love it.
Yep. So, I wanted to, between this session and the last recording session, I thought of stuff to talk about. And I thought of a pretty interesting one that I don't think we've ever talked about before. Because I still remember, like, one of my earliest memories of playing LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga. Do you know one, Vinny? Do you know your earliest memory of playing this game?
Yes, I do, actually.
Alright, bring it on.
It was in my old home, which is, for reference, about half an hour away from where I live now.
Alright.
And it was in this old little house. I remember it clearly.
Was it a little house on the prairie?
Not exactly. It was a little house in the small town.
Alright.
Which is now not a great
Take
town.
notes, that's going to be the next big TV show, guys.
But yeah, it was... I always played behind the couch for some reason. Like, I'd be standing, and like, have my arms like rested over the back of my couch.
Huh.
I don't know
okay.
why I always did that, but that was just kind of my thing.
That
So
is
I'd always
interesting.
do that, and it was whenever I first got my Wii, so it had to be
would
like
that have been like 2007?
early
2008?
2007, yeah.
Oh, did you get it in 2006?
Oh.
Oh,
No, it was just not long after the Wii had come out.
lucky.
But yeah,
We got ours in Christmas. Did Han have a tongue there?
I think he did.
Anyways, we didn't get ours until Christmas 2008, so we got ours a little later. You know,
yeah,
when they were more
mid to
readily
early
available.
2000. That reminds me, I actually.
So you didn't get it for like Christmas or anything. You got it later.
We just got it. We were just like, oh, new Nintendo gaming device, let's do it.
Okay.
That's kind of just how my family was at first, but yeah.
Yeah.
We got the Wii, and we got Lego Star Wars to go with it,
Nice.
just so we'd have an extra game aside from Wii Sports.
Of course.
And
So.
so I played that, and I
guess
played
you're
a lot
more
of,
involved with the Wii than what 80% of its owner base.
pretty much, yeah.
Bought it just for Wii Sports and Wii Fit and nothing else.
Yeah, totally. Speaking of which, my sister has been playing a lot of Wii Fit lately.
Good for her.
Hey, she's getting in shape. I can't fault her for that.
All right. Now, hey, some of the mini games in that are pretty
Trying to
fun.
get more in shape, yeah.
Like the hula hoop game, freaking.
There's this one game. Oh, the marching mini game.
Oh, is it Wii Fit Plus?
Yes.
All right.
So yeah, we
Because
have.
I
that
had the
version.
original Wii Fit.
We have that version, and the thing is, we were in. Me and Gamemaster 99, we were in marching band together, and you know, naturally,
yes, we were in high school.
naturally, that would seem just second nature, right? I have learned that it is a lot harder than just natural marching, because not only is the game like, is it a simulation, so it's a little bit different from real life, but I have learned recently, my feet are too big for the balance board.
Really?
Yes, they are. So whenever I'm taking steps, the balance board doesn't register right because my feet are too big.
Your steps are too aggressive. Try taking lighter steps.
No jumping on the balance board.
Yep.
Sometimes whenever I'd be doing the obstacle
And yet
course,
they make a mini game about ski jumping. So like it's really easy
the
to accidentally
obstacle
jump.
course where you're supposed to lift your toes to jump.
Oh yeah. You lift the toes.
Or
Interesting.
no, lift off your heels. That's what it was.
Okay, that makes more.
But yeah, I
makes more
do
sense.
that, and sometimes just out of spite, I just jump on the actual board.
God, you do have big feet. How did
Yeah,
I not
see?
realize?
And look,
Don't
my
take your shoes off.
My
dude.
shoes are a little small for my feet currently, but yeah.
Jesus.
See what I'm telling you? My feet are too big for the balance board.
Oh my God.
And so, like, my sister tried to get me to play that a few days ago, and I was like,
A few days ago.
this is not working.
So this is
last
recently?
Week. It was last week, yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I'm playing that, and I'm like, this is not right. And then I look down and see that my toes are slipping off the board.
I have Wii Fit. We should play it later.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna play friggin'. Do you have Wii Fit Plus?
No, the original.
We should play the marching game. I'll bring over my copy.
Fine.
I used to have 2 copies of Wii Fit Plus for some reason, actually.
Hey, they freaking gave them away at stores. Like they paid you.
I think I sold one of mine
to-
at Game Exchange recently.
Uh huh.
Yeah, because I just didn't need it.
Like there's an entire shelf of just copies of Wii Fit.
There is, yeah, you're not wrong.
That and Connect Adventures.
And then they have an entire subsection of just copies of Skylanders Superchargers.
Superchargers?
Yeah, Superchargers in particular, I remember them having a lot of.
When was this?
I recently went to Game Exchange about a
Recently?
month ago. Yeah, it was about a month ago.
Superchargers, okay.
I mean, that was kind of where Skylanders started falling off, so
I
yeah.
know.
I never even got Superchargers because that was at a point before I actually had my Wii U.
That was 2015.
Yeah,
When
I
did you get your Wii U?
I got my Wii U in May of 2016.
Oh my God,
It was
okay.
a birthday. Yeah, it was really late, but I still enjoyed my time with it.
Okay.
I remember one of the first game I got with my Wii U. I had Mario Kart 8 pre-downloaded with it.
Oh, you
first
got the
game-
bundle?
Yeah, the first
I got
game
the
I actually
normal
got
deluxe
for
set.
myself was Super Mario Maker.
Nice.
And the day I got my Wii U, I got that, I got Super Mario Maker, and the Splatoon 3-pack of Amiibo.
Not Splatoon, the game, though?
I got that a little bit late. I just wanted, like,
You got-
costumes for Super Mario Maker.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, I got that.
I mean, that's the
and
only
then-
reason why I bought the Animal Crossing Amiibo.
And then about 5 months later in October is when I got Splatoon.
All right, interesting.
I was a little bit sad because Splatfests weren't going on, and I had not experienced Splatfest yet.
You got it too late.
Yeah, I did.
I experienced Splatfest, so I should know.
But
Splatoon 1.
But yeah,
I experienced the SpongeBob versus Patrick Splatfest. I should know my
that
crap.
was sight to behold.
Yes, it was.
Honestly, I wish that they'd do more collaborations like that for Splatoon 3.
Right?
Because like we got Pokemon and Legend of Zelda, but I wish we had something more outside of the box like they did with Splatoon 2.
Like some more Viacom stuff.
I don't remember. I don't think anyone was
too.
necessarily expecting the Ninja Turtles Splatfest whenever it happened.
They
had 3 separate Splatfests for that, so.
Did they really?
They did. It was Leonardo versus Raphael, then Michelangelo versus Donatello, and then Raphael versus Donatello. So it was kind of like a tournament thing.
Interesting. All right.
It worked. It was fun. It was the
sure
Rise specifically.
So like 2019 or 2018?
Yep, early 2018 is when the show happened, so it had to be after that.
Cool. Kind of got off topic there, but anyways, that's fine. At least we got to talk about Wii Fit, which correlates with this game as games everyone had on the Wii. But all right, so my end of the story. So this was same for me. This was one of the first games I got alongside the Wii. Although when we got our Wii in Christmas 2008, I remember alongside, of course, Wii Sports, there were 3 games that we got alongside it. The Price is Right because we had to have it.
Of course, yeah.
I think it was my mom's idea.
I don't know how I lived without.
She's still super into The Price is Right, so it made sense for the time.
I don't know if that actually did.
But the other 2 games we had were SpongeBob games. I guess my sister and I were really into SpongeBob at the time.
I had SpongeBob Atlantis Pantis.
So did I. That was one of the games that I got alongside the Wii.
It was not that great.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. I also got Creature from the Krusty Krab, which was one of the Wii launch titles. So yeah, that tells you everything.
Yeah.
So I think it was only like a month maybe later, maybe not even that, maybe a couple weeks after, but my earliest memory of playing this game was before we even put in the disc. I remember us actually first buying the game, and my sister holding it up being super excited about it, like, oh my god, Lego Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell is that?
And then you got to experience the glory for yourself.
4-year-old me was, what the hell is that?
3-year-old me was like, oh, this is cool!
But I ended
Star Wars and Lego?
I didn't know what Star Wars and Lego were, so I was like, what?
I was practically nursed on Lego.
Oh,
like,
I wasn't, that's the thing.
Before I
or at least not at this time.
Like, my parents didn't get me Duplo sets. They got me, for my sister's birthday, like, they got this big tub.
That's a Duplo.
This big blue tub of Lego bricks. And
you told me about this.
My sister didn't even play with it, so she just let me have it.
Nice.
And yeah, that was where I got my addiction for Lego.
She ain't a AFOL.
She's not an AFOL, no.
We can't be friends then.
That's fine, it's my sister.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm an AFOL.
I know.
You don't have to be friends with my sister. That's what I'm saying. You don't.
That's not what I was saying. I was like, I can't be friends with her, you know?
Exactly.
If I wanted to, I can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something got lost in translation.
I guess so.
Oh well.
I guess you thought that I was saying that I have to be friends with this person. I was just saying,
no,
if the offer comes up,
Nate, you can't be friends with her.
Mm-mm.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah, that was what I was saying.
One of my favorite memories with my Wii was, I think, in 2009, whenever I had moved into my newer house.
Yeah.
It was after the old house.
What happened to the old house?
We just moved away.
All right.
Yeah, we moved to Django Fett Death Sound.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that happened, and we kept the Wii with us, of course, but like, we had one day.
We leave the Wii.
We
there.
leave the Wii. It's just
next family have fun with our Wii and our.
So yeah, taking the Wii with us, we had just moved into this new little house, and a few days afterwards, after we'd like really gotten settled in, both of my aunts on my mom's side brought over a copy of Mario Kart Wii, which came with the Wii wheel.
Was that your first exposure to Mario Kart Wii?
Yes, it was.
That must have been fun.
And it was a great time.
Oh,
I was one of those Mario Kart players. I was raised on Double Dash primarily.
Really?
But like getting that,
Wii was my first Mario Kart game. As I think
Double Dash was my first, and it's still my favorite personally. But
sure.
In terms of like the way it is, Wii is in my opinion the best one.
In the entire series?
In my opinion.
Better than Mario Kart 8. All right.
I don't know. Mario Kart 8 just doesn't have the same charm as Wii.
I guess, but like, I think Mario Kart. I guess be your favorite and best. I guess can be two separate things. So I think Mario Kart 8 is the best because it like has the least flaws with it.
My favorite.
Mario Kart Wii is such a flawed game. Oh
of course, but that's just what makes it Mario Kart Wii.
That is fair.
That's
yeah.
what gives it its identity.
I like the game.
Mario Kart Double Dash is my favorite just because it's the most unique. Thinking about it, like in terms of like its stats and stuff, it
ages the least because it's like no other Mario Kart game.
Exactly.
So it can't be as
what other Mario
it can't
Kart
be outdated.
Have two racers, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
And special items. And Mario Kart Tour does not count because special items are shared among several players.
That's because that game has like 200 characters.
Exactly.
They can't make a new item for all 200 characters.
The thing is, though, every
what
duo
item could they give Bus Driver Waluigi?
Every duo in Mario
Kart
Double Dash had their own items, except for PD Piranha and King Boo. But they were like a huge unlockable, so it was acceptable by that point.
Each pair of characters had a special item, not each character.
That's what I'm saying. Each duo.
Oh, you said each duo? Okay.
Yeah.
I misheard you.
Like I said, though, except for King Boo and PD Piranha, they had...
All of them.
All of them, yeah.
So they were extra awesome.
So naturally, if you unlocked them, they were all you ever played as anymore.
Well, they only had access to large weight vehicles.
Exactly. All you need is Wario's cart. That's all you need.
Of course.
I call it the Bad Wagon just because it's what it looks like.
Isn't it like a Cadillac or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like the Bad Wagon from Mario Kart 8, so that's what I call it.
Okay.
But yeah, very fun. Very, very fun.
Of course. The reason why I remember, you know, getting Lego Star Wars Complete Saga right after the Wii is because not long after, in spring break of 2009, we often go on vacation and stuff, and I do distinctly remember images in my head of the TV screen. They're having the Lego City stage from this game being played. So apparently, by March of 2009, we had gotten far enough to access the Lego City stage. So I guess we had it for a while by that point. And better yet, for because my birthday was during that time.
Yeah.
You probably know that. I don't know if the viewers do, but one of the things I got was Lego Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures for the Wii.
That was a fun game too.
It was.
Playing
I love that game.
Because I was so used to this at the time. I always kind of had a little bit of a hard time playing that in comparison to this. But I
they're really similar games.
I don't know, with the fact that there was like all the new mechanics and stuff.
Oh yeah, like picking up objects.
Yeah, picking up objects.
Grabbing tools.
Yeah, grabbing guns and stuff, and the like whip, like the vine swing thing, pretty much the whip. That was confusing to me just because I was so used to this.
All right, fair enough. I mean, again, I had only played this game for a few months at the time, so I guess I was able to get used to both.
Yeah.
Because I didn't grow too attached to this game, but attached just enough to where I liked it enough to want to play more.
Yeah.
I forget when I got Lego Batman the video game, but I think it was around the same time. I do remember, because I have video footage of this birthday party, so I know exactly what all I got, because I could go back and just look.
Yeah.
I don't have to rely on my brain for all of it. Well, I do for some, but get on the mushrooms. We don't need studs.
Down. Come on. This kind of reminds me. Please tell me I'm not the only one. Whenever I played Double Dash when I was little, before I had the actual concept of winning, I always kind of just... I never raced to win. I always kind of just tried to enjoy myself whenever I played it.
Look at the nice visuals and stuff.
Exactly. That's how I was.
I think that's how a lot of kids are.
But, like, whenever I actually got the concept of winning, I was like, Crap,
I suck at this
crap,
game.
I've been doing this all wrong.
Alright.
And then whenever I was playing Mario Kart Wii and I saw that Mario victory animation for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh. I did a thing.
This is what winning feels like? I love it. Okay, what I was trying to say is, another one of the games I got was Lego. I did get Lego Batman for the DS, because I also had a DS at this time.
I don't know what it is about the DS games compared to the Wii versions. There's just something fun about them.
I guess because they had, like, exclusive characters and stuff.
That might be it, yeah.
Because, you know, Lego Batman for DS, I remember, because I played that game a ton.
Or it's like...
it had a bunch of exclusive characters. It had Huntress, it had Azrael.
Ew, that's fun.
All of the villains had, like, alternate costumes. Like, I think Killer Moth had an alternate costume that was based off of his Teen Titans appearance.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah. You can even play as the alter egos of the villains.
It may have been since it wasn't...
Like, Pamela Isley, I think, is Poison Ivy's alternative name.
Yeah, that's her name.
Okay.
Like, I'm guessing that since it was, like, there wasn't too much hardware difference in, like, the Wii and DS games.
There was a ton of hardware difference. What are you talking about?
I didn't see too much of it when I was a kid.
Alright.
But, like...
I don't think other people did either,
like,
because I remember all the...
Like, it wasn't
the rumors about Mario Galaxy DS. Remember that?
It wasn't like Battle for Bikini Bottom on Game Boy Advance and Battle for Bikini Bottom on...
Where, yeah, like a 3D platform versus a side-scroller.
Where they're completely different. It was just Lego Star Wars in its entirety on the DS.
I guess, yeah, with complete Saga,
Exactly,
where the DS port actually wasn't that bad. Ooh. I've talked about Lego Star Wars 2's oh, you have to float it there.
Yep.
And we talked about Lego Star Wars 2's DS port.
I don't think you have, actually.
Oh my god, have you ever played it?
No, I have not.
It is possibly one of the most broken and unfinished games
I was gonna say, I don't know if
I've
want
ever
to play
played.
it.
You have to look up gameplay of it. I experienced it. I had the game.
You're right.
It is
a really long level.
It is amazing just for how bad it is. It is such a glitchy and
you wanna get the hell out of my way.
Game. Oh my god. I've had to have shared stuff about it because I think I remember talking to you about a glitch where you could play as ships in on-foot levels.
You did tell me about that.
Yeah, it's that broken.
I kind of wish that they'd have kept that in like you know how aware
Lego Marvel
Traveler's
Superheroes
Tales
lets
is.
you do that, but yeah.
You know how aware Traveler's Tales is about these things. It'd be funny if in the Skywalker Saga they made it to where you could do that.
I don't think you can.
It'd be funny if they did though.
Yeah.
Because again, Traveler's Tales is really aware of this kind of stuff, seemingly anyways.
Yeah, they made the gonk civilians extra in that game, along with mumble mode. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. So they have to know that this stuff exists.
Yeah.
I can play as Yoda. Okay.
Even
cool.
if it's from a different development studio, TT Fusion.
Yeah.
Which also developed Legacy Undercover.
I was gonna say they were the undercover team.
Mm-hmm. I believe they also developed Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Weirdly enough.
That would make sense.
Because I'm trying to think, what else would the main studio Traveler's Tales be working on at the time? I think Lego Worlds came out around that time, so that might have been it.
Yeah, it wasn't that far from that release.
Yeah. Dude, I remember being so hyped for that game. Lego Worlds. I was like, whoa, Lego Minecraft? This is going to be the best game ever.
I remember not giving a single crap.
Oh my god. Come on, man.
I remember seeing it and I was like,
hyped.
Oh, this is a
Lego
thing that
Worlds.
exists. Cool.
Dude, I was so excited.
I had other games I was hyped for at the time. Like, wasn't that... What year was that?
Lego
game?
Worlds was 2017.
2017, so yeah. I had other games I had my eyes on. It was mostly like the releases from the Switch and stuff, so...
yeah.
Mario Odyssey, and then not long
Splatoon
after...
2, Legend of
Yes,
Zelda
Splatoon 2, definitely.
ARMS.
But like, not long after that, they had revealed... They showed off the reveal trailer for Smash Ultimate, and so...
That was 2018.
For a while, that was what my mind was on completely.
I mean, fair enough. So was mine in 2018.
I remember, like... Whenever they were building up the hype to the game, it was freshman band camp for me. I remember seeing the Simon Belmont reveal trailer during one of those days, and it was so cool in my opinion. Like, I have fond memories of band camp because of that.
Okay. So your fond memories of band camp have
Involve
nothing to do.
Luigi dying, yeah.
Involve nothing about actual band camp.
Oh, of course, there was plenty of actual band camp, but that just helped make it all the better.
Alright.
I mean, that was whenever my friend introduced me to iOS emulators.
Oh, fun.
They actually work better than you'd think they would. I usually just did the game. There was a few DS games I ran on my phone, which weren't the best in terms of how you played them.
As good as a phone emulator can be, like...
It wasn't
I don't
terrible,
get the
but it
appeal
wasn't
of them.
great. Yeah, most of what I did on there was,
I just don't see the point. Whatever.
I mean, understandable, but, like, it ran better than you'd think it would.
Okay.
But, like, most of what I played on there was Game Boy Advance games, so they ran just about perfectly.
I don't care about how it runs, it's just like...
Playing it on a
Why?
phone just seems super inconvenient because you don't have an actual, like, gamepad or anything.
Yeah.
No D-pad, no face buttons, it's just screen.
Exactly, that's one of the things. I'm just not a fan of emulation in general, but that's just me.
Is it because of, like, all the shortcomings and stuff that emulation can have as opposed to original hardware?
That's one of the biggest reasons, yes. Like, it's really easy for something to go wrong.
Yeah. Like, that reminds me of, like, Super Mario
That's why I am,
Sunshine.
like, whenever I check, like, backwards compatibility on consoles and stuff...
Whenever 3D All-Stars came out, everyone was talking so much crap about, like, the emulation quality, and they were like,
Why don't you just emulate this on a PC? It's like, yeah, I could do that, but this is a convenient way to play Sunshine on the go.
Exactly.
I don't have to jump through all these loops to see if Banjo-Kazooie can run on my PC.
Exactly, it's because it's official, you know,
So I
it's a
can
lot
just
more...
play it on my Switch.
It's a lot... Because it's what do you call it? Like, quality controlled by professionals. And it's
Quality controls stretching it a bit for the N64 emulator on Switch, but yeah.
I know, but like... It's the real deal.
I haven't even played Ocarina of Time because I don't know if they fixed the fog glitch yet.
They did.
They did?
They fixed it shortly
Good.
after.
Good.
Like, I think just like, a couple months afterwards.
That was like before I was really into Zelda, so yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't.
Dude,
really,
I've been into Zelda for a long time.
I liked Zelda, but I wasn't majorly into it until
Breath of
I
the
got
Wild?
my copy of Breath of the Wild, which was
Really?
really late into Breath of the Wild's life, I will say.
Really? Oh yeah, it was. I remember.
I got my
It was
copy of
this year, wasn't it?
I got my copy of Breath of the Wild March of this year.
2023, if you're wondering.
Yep.
When we're recording this.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're gonna release this video in 2027.
Probably 2024, but yeah, probably. If I were to guess, late 2024.
But yeah, yeah, I got my copy of Breath of the Wild in March this year because, believe it or not, it was discounted at Target, $20 cheaper.
So $40.
Yep.
That's not bad.
For Breath of the Wild, it's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Because even for $60, you're getting your money's worth out of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. And I think I was gonna mention this to you about the kind of regrets I have for getting the Switch as early as I did. Because I got my Switch a week after it launched. So like, I was thinking to myself, did I really need to get did I need to get this at launch? Because at the time I was like, well, it's the new Nintendo console, I gotta have it now. But now that I look back on it, I was like, did I really? Because I think what my parents told me, because they got me the Switch and Breath of the Wild for my birthday.
Yeah.
They told me, like, if they knew Breath of the Wild was on Wii U, they would have gotten me Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. So, like, that would have been I think to me that would have been a surreal experience, like, playing
the Switch game on the Wii U.
Well, it was a Wii U game in the first place, but yeah.
The Switch launch title, anyways.
Uh-huh.
And then there's one, two, Switch.
Because everyone talked about the Switch version, and I was like
Exactly.
one of the few people that was like, I played on Wii U.
And everyone would just give you a weird look until you walked out.
Exactly. Everyone would, I'm trying to... Nice.
Nice.
That would be what people would sound like if I told them I played Breath of the Wild on Wii U.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, that reminds me of whenever I got my Switch. I was kind of disappointed whenever I got
Because, like, I think I probably could have gotten the Switch for Christmas 2017, and I would have had a similar, like, I think I wouldn't have missed out on much throughout that year. Especially since 2017, I still play it on my Wii U a lot, so it probably wouldn't have made much of a difference.
It's 2023 and I still play on my Wii U plenty.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
Nah.
Oh, wait. No, I am supposed to do.
Yeah.
Whoops. I forgot.
But yeah, I was originally disappointed with when I got my Switch because it was December 2018, and just after I gotten it is when they said they were doing a hardware, like, they were improving the hardware, giving it an extra battery life and somewhat making it better. And I was just like, are you serious? I just got this thing and now they're releasing a somewhat newer model?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, yeah. And so that was disappointing, but then I settled with that for a few years, and I wasn't too disappointed just because I had a Switch. So it wasn't the newer model, but it was still a Switch.
Another thing about it is because I got my Switch so early, that meant that I had to own 1-2 Switch because that was one of the few games that was out at the time.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That piece of garbage.
1-2 Switch, and then Breath of the Wild is all anyone talked about.
Because they were the only two first-party games. And everything else was third-party.
This
like
year,
Fast RMX.
Everybody 1-2 Switch came out.
Actually, that's a lie. Snipper Clips came out at launch.
Who played Snipper Clips, though?
Apparently one of my friends.
A lot of people, for some reason.
It seemed like a fine game.
I don't know, I didn't like the look of it. But yeah, going back to, like, Switch buyouts, whenever...
And also, I just realized...
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Because, I had a lot of the games that came out, like, during the first year of the Switch were re-releases from the Wii U. Lego City Undercover, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yep.
I bought those two games full price when I already had them on the Wii U. So, that's kind of on me,
No, this reminds me of whenever they were
That's another reason why I think I would have been way better off with just having a Wii U throughout 2017.
I was really disappointed with the Wii U eShop shutting down, of course. So I decided to buy a few extra games that I didn't already have, just so I would have them for later.
I bought Shovel Knight on there.
Yeah, the games I bought with the shutdown of the eShop was Pikmin 2, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Kirby Nightmare on Dreamland.
Almost all of those games are on Switch now.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's like they announced Pikmin 1 and 2 coming to Switch.
Oh, they have individual Switches.
Yeah.
Forgot
so
about that.
I bought that, and then about 2 or 3 months later, they show off the June Direct, and like, we're porting Pikmin 1 and 2 to Switch. But to be fair...
you get the full Pikmin series on Switch. How cool is that?
Except for Hey Pikmin, but we don't talk about that.
This game apparently was fine enough.
Nobody in the Pikmin community talks about it anymore, though.
Because
They only talk about the main entries.
It's probably just not
and then maybe
enough.
Pikmin Bloom, yeah.
It's probably not a bad game, it's just forgettable.
Exactly. But that's just how all the 2D platformers from the 3DS were at the time.
All those 2D platformer spin-offs.
Chibi Robo,
except for Metroid Return of Samus.
Chibi Robo, Ziplash, Samus Returns.
Well, people talk about Samus
Country. I'm not saying like I'm just talking about like 3D or 2D platformers that came out for the 3DS. There was just so many of them.
There were a lot, yeah. So
Samus
it's easy for some of them to get blended in and kind of be forgotten. I see what you mean.
Yoshi's New Island, Yoshi and Poochie's Woolly World, Kirby's Epic Yarn Deluxe, or whatever it was called.
Extra Epic Yarn.
Yeah, Extra Epic Yarn.
That came out in 2019. Dear God.
A year before they stopped making 3DS.
Exactly. That was a very questionable decision. I mean, I know they discontinued the Wii in, 2013? So, it's comparable to that. Which, it's a weird comparison because I think... Well, because, big games were still coming out for the Wii even after it was discontinued.
Yeah.
Just Dance.
Just Dance 2021.
2020.
2020, yeah.
That was the last one on the Wii.
I saw that at Walmart and I was like, what the hell is this doing here?
Why didn't you buy it?
I didn't want a copy of Just Dance 2020.
I would have bought it. I would have impulse bought
maybe
that.
You should have.
Well, I wasn't able to drive at the time, okay?
Okay, and? It was during the quarantine, so I guess that's interesting.
That is true. You make a good point. That I would have only had like what,
Bang.
4 months to buy it.
Yeah,
I did not
much.
have a lot of time. You're right.
Yeah, going back to like the Switch options that they had at the time, and like whenever new ones came available. So yeah, I settled for my old Switch for about 4 years. Yeah, 4 years because I got mine in late 2018. It was just after Smash Ultimate came out. So yeah, that was fun. And so yeah, I bought that, played it for 4 years, and then whenever Splatoon 3 was getting hyped up, I decided I want something new and pretty to look at Splatoon 3 on. So I splurged a bit, went to Best Buy one day, sold my old one, and
You
bought
sold your old Switch. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
because like I want extra money for the new one, and
Okay.
this one's an older one with Joy-Con drift.
I just I just can't sell. I can't sell video game things.
I
just
totally
can't.
understand that. Like my GameCube, I still have a Wii to run all my GameCube games on, but it's just so unique. I can't say no.
Exactly,
I
that's-
can't say yes to selling this thing.
That's what I mean. It's like I have in my hands a piece of history. Why should I get rid of it?
Yeah.
I think the only video game thing I've ever sold is Guitar Hero Live, but that's because I absolutely hate that game.
Mine was my
It is
N64 because
terrible.
the only game I had for it was MLB. And who wants?
All right,
Who wants
Well-
an N64 for MLB? No, you want it for Smash 64, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask,
You don't know
Mario
that.
64, Banjo-Kazooie, those kinds of games.
You
Who
don't-
was gonna say, I play MLB on the N64?
there's got to be someone out there.
Probably. The one person that plays MLB on the N64 in 2023.
Which one was it? You remember?
No. It was MLB.
How am I supposed to remember that?
You don't remember which year
I'm not a
it was?
sports guy, no.
Okay.
But,
Dude,
go-
how
I keep
the
getting
Madden
distracted.
series was so weird. They jumped from Madden 98 to Madden 64. What's up with that?
Whoa. I keep getting distracted with the topic, but Splatoon 3 was getting hyped up, and I bought the Switch OLED. And with my Switch OLED, I wanted a new game with it before Splatoon 3 came out, so I got Mario Maker 2.
Yeah.
A very fun game. Also got it late in its life, but I still have a good time with it.
I bought that game day one, so
And so, yeah,
Different experience.
just before Splatoon 3 had come out, I bought that. And then a few days later, I map out. I was off of work that day, and I didn't have any college classes that day. So I had I've mapped out exactly where I wanted to go for everything releasing that day. And so I went to Target, got the Steve and Alex Amiibo bundle,
oh my god.
and then I went to Walmart and got my copy of Splatoon 3.
And, like, the employees there were like, oh, you're coming here day one. Respectable kid.
I've had that experience a couple times of like, it's interesting because the employees always have different reactions to you buying games day one.
Yeah.
When I bought the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I bought that game like the morning it came out.
Yeah.
And the employee there was like, let me guess, you're here for Zelda.
Yep.
So he knew what was up.
No, Splatoon 3 isn't as hyped up as Zelda, so...
And then there was the time I bought.
Yeah.
Then there was the time I bought SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated on Xbox One, and the employee was there like, "Why the hell are you buying this?"
For Xbox One?
I was not gonna buy it on Switch.
No, I mean, wasn't the Series X out by that time?
No, it wasn't.
Oh yeah, because that was like late 2019, wasn't it?
Late 2020.
Wait, 2020, okay. Yeah, the Series X had come out really late 2020, didn't it?
Yes, so did the PlayStation 5. They came out around the same time.
Oh man, I remember all that hype building up around those two consoles.
Only for no one to have them. Except me, because I'm cool.
Not only for 2 people on Earth to have them.
Exactly. Me and...
2 people each.
Yeah. I know a couple people that have an Xbox Series X. Well, I mean, you're one of them.
Yeah, there's one in this room. Yeah.
Microsoft must love you.
Yeah, personally, I enjoy it, but I don't play it as much as like my Switch and stuff.
Of course.
Like the thing
Because
is,
that's
though,
probably the best thing to do is have one console reserved for like multi-platform games and the other for Nintendo games.
This is my Wii U.
Because
this is my standard Wii U. And these are my Wii U's in case I get lasagna on this one.
Okay, Scott the Waz.
You make it sound like that, though, whenever you say that multi-console use. Or multi-platform use.
Scott the Waz did not invent that term.
I know.
Like, you saying you have multiple consoles on standby just for that.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Check out that.
I have 3 Series X's for different uses. One for my EA
I just
library.
mean different systems, not the same system for different uses.
This is my EA Xbox. This is my
This is my
third-party
Activision
Xbox.
Blizzard Xbox.
And this is my Microsoft first-party Xbox.
For the 3 games that Microsoft publishes.
And this is my Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie Xbox.
God.
Did you ever see that Xbox whenever it came out?
That was a thing?
Yes.
It had a decal on the side of it of Sonic and Knuckles, and the vent, I think it was the Xbox Series S, so it was the slim one, you know?
Yeah.
And there was a decal of Sonic and Knuckles on the side of it, and the fan, the little exhaust vent on the side,
The
had
plane?
a ring. It had a ring around it.
I thought it would be
And
the
the
plane.
controllers.
What the hell were the controllers?
The controllers were blue and red respectively, and they were covered in fur.
Ew! Why would I want to play on that?
I hate it personally.
I don't blame
I hate
you.
the fact that they're covered
That sounds
in fur.
terrible.
They're covered in fur, so I hate it. But at the same time, I want to know what playing with these controllers is like. I want to experience the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie controllers for myself.
Oh my god.
Because why wouldn't I want to play as Idris Elba the controller?
You know what? That's how Five Nights at Freddy's fans play their games on the system, because every FNAF fan is a massive furry. I think that's been established. At this
FNAF fans just have the Sonic 2 controllers.
point. Yes. Are those games on Xbox?
I think they are. 'Cause
Okay.
They're on Switch. I have the
I know
Switch
that.
collection.
Why?
My sister bought them.
Oh, that explains it.
They're so much harder to play than just on a touchscreen or something like that.
Or a keyboard and mouse.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can see that. Because there's probably like a cursor you move the joystick, I'm guessing.
No, there's
Oh,
not.
there's button commands for everything?
Yeah, the
oh, that's
buttons,
weird.
The buttons are for the vents and the doors and the lights and stuff.
That is weird.
But no, the worst part is you're using a joystick to navigate to the cameras, and it just feels so wrong.
That does sound bad.
For the Switch, it's not a huge issue because it does support touchscreen. Some of them do.
Only some of them?
Some of them do, some of them don't. I think Sister Location omits touchscreen controls.
Weird, but okay.
I mean, it makes sense. It's Sister Location. It plays really different.
I've
from
never
the
played
others.
Sister Location, I wouldn't
It
know.
plays really different compared to the other Five Nights at Freddy's outings.
Okay, isn't it like a spin-off anyway, so... Or is it like...
It's-
wasn't it
It's
actually
a direct
the 5th
sequel.
installment?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the 5th installment, but it plays really different.
I mean, I hear some people call Pizzeria Simulator Five Nights at Freddy's 6, so
Alright.
it has to be part of the main series.
Yeah, I know some Five Nights at Freddy's because... Not because of myself, because of... I hung out with people who played the games.
Speaking of spin-offs, does anyone remember FNAF World?
I remember that. That was the turn-based RPG, right?
Yep.
I had a friend who played that a lot.
I kind of tried to
'Cause
find it on Steam a while ago, and
I
I was
was-
like, why can't I find this?
I was in elementary school when the hype for that was at an all-time high, 2014 and 2015.
Yep.
That was an
was
experience
in late
and
high
a
school.
half. Whoa, did you see that?
Just a small while ago.
The background just disappeared.
Just a few years ago, I was trying to find that on Steam, and I was like, why is this not on here? And then
I look it up to figure out it's been delisted.
What, the world game?
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's World was delisted.
oh, we forgot about this.
I just realized the name. Five Nights at Freddy's World.
Yeah.
Great title.
You seen the old versions in comparison to like newer
Oh, we gotta use the magnet, I
versions
forgot.
of the game? It's kind of weird because one of them, like the original first version of the game, is all pixely and stuff. And then you have the newest update for the game, which has all these nice 3D models.
Which one are you talking about?
Like the final update had everything as 3D models, but in the original version, navigating on the navigating around just the main world, everything was all pixely.
Oh, interesting.
Like the first version of the game, that's how it was.
Okay.
But yeah, I always thought it was weird to look at that and be like, hey, this is the original version. This is weird.
Wait, how did R2 get up here but not 3PO?
Because he has the stupid.
Okay.
Because he is unfortunately not a FNAF World player.
Oh my god.
Can you believe it? C3PO doesn't play FNAF World.
Anthony Daniels, what have you done?
Speaking of FNAF, you gonna go watch the movie?
No.
Now I'm dating this video by saying that. Now, listening to the, I was at work last night and one of the trailers for that was airing, because I sometimes listen to music on YouTube where I work.
You listen to music on YouTube, okay?
Yeah, and so I was listening to some tunes, and one of the ads for that starts airing, and I hear what's his name, freaking Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Matthew Lillard, yeah.
Yeah, he starts speaking, and I'm like, I can't help but hear Shaggy in his voice.
Yeah, I think that's how everyone was.
Even when he's not playing Shaggy, I can just hear like, I've got a job for you, dude.
Wasn't he in Scream?
I think he was, yeah. Yeah, he was in one of the first Scream movies, I want to say.
I think it was the first.
Yeah.
I forget there's like a billion of those. Like every horror movie series, there's a billion installments.
And now, like every
they're
horror
all the
movie
same.
series, they gotta have a new up-and-coming young actor, and so they have Jenna Ortega in the newest one.
I don't even know who that is.
Huh? You don't know who that is?
No.
You did not watch Wednesday, then.
I didn't, no.
Yeah, whenever Wednesday...
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't watch Wednesday.
Whenever
Don't attack
Wednesday
me.
was all hyped up, yeah, she was...
I was there
she's
during
the
the
main
hype.
star of Wednesday.
I didn't know that.
But
That's
yeah,
how
she
I
was
touched
in
it.
the last Scream movie.
Okay.
And yeah, my friend, I have a friend on my Sonic Instagram account that just will not shut the hell up about horror stuff. Link, I love you, buddy, but please calm down. He will not stop. Some days he will not stop talking about like Chucky and stuff, and I'm like, dude, I run a Sonic Instagram.
Welcome to the Sonic fan base. No one is normal.
That's completely fair. I should know, I'm a part of it. I'm not normal either. But I feel like I'm a little more sane compared to some people.
Yeah.
I was
Like
actually
the guy that made that top 10 hottest Sonic females.
I was
Have you seen that
actually
video?
just talking to my friends on our Discord server about Chris Chan last night.
Okay. We talk a lot about Christian, so
Well,
I should know.
I've been looking into him a lot more recently because, it was not too long ago that he got released from prison.
Okay, that is a fair point. As of the time we
That
recording
was-
this video, maybe
was
he's back in
terri-
prison. Who knows?
That was terrifying to hear about. And this was before I knew about all of the crap that he's done and all of what he's known for and stuff.
I don't even know. That
I was only scratching the surface with my Chris Chan knowledge.
Let's not go any further.
Yeah, I'd say let's not.
Just so we can keep the viewers' attention, because
Bottom line,
they'll probably click off the video if people.
Bottom line, I do not draw myself in gross situations with Sonic characters.
Maybe with humans it's fine.
Oh, no,
at least fictional
he
humans.
he did it both ways.
Oh god.
Trust me, his art is genuinely some of the most terrible I've seen on the internet. And that's being generous, me saying that, because I've seen some pretty bad art on the internet.
Yeah, so have I.
I think just about anyone with internet access has them.
I was about to say, you can't go on the internet for
without knowing.
for 5 seconds.
You can't
without
be above
seeing.
you can't be above the age of 12 and not know what DeviantArt is.
Exactly. Or any other sites that exist.
Rule 34.
Yeah, exactly. You can't go on the internet for 5 seconds, but at least 5 seconds. That's what I wanted to say, without seeing just absolutely foul art.
That's putting it
9
lightly.
times out of 10 involving anthropomorphic animals.
The word foul is putting it lightly, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's always anthropomorphic
I
animals.
just thought about it. Luke has been dangling from that satellite.
He
antenna
sure
level
has, for a whole
long
level.
time.
Damn.
I forgot how long the super story for this was.
Wait till you see Return of the Jedi.
We gotta go through Endor and the speeder bike race again.
We sure do. But hey, that'll be it after that. Let's walk to the Bespin JPEG.
Yeah, he's slipping.
Cloud City JPEG, my bad.
Woody, I'm slipping. What the hell is up with his eye?
He's got a monocle on now.
Oh, I forgot. He has a black eye in that scene.
Yeah, I think that's what they were trying to...
Let's draw a circle around his eye.
I think it looked different in LEGO Star Wars 2. I think it actually was an actual black eye.
How is it in the Skywalker Saga?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't played that far.
I hate this so much. The bricks are out of proportion with each other.
It's funny, though.
It's funny, but it just pisses me off.
It's an old game, okay?
I know, but that doesn't make it any better for me.
They don't do that stuff in newer games.
Yeah, I know, and that's a good thing. It keeps me from being pissed.
It's because of hardware and stuff. Because, like,
oh my gosh.
rendering 1 million bricks on that giant ship probably...
Just keep the inside hollow. Do what they do with big Lego sets now. Oh my gosh, speaking of big Lego sets, have you ever seen the back of the Captain America shield set?
Yes.
I don't like it. It looks bad.
It does.
It looks so terrible.
Could you imagine actually defending yourself?
Could you imagine there being a strap on the back is what I was about to say.
Wasn't there one?
I don't think there is. There's a strap on the Mjolnir set, but I don't think there's a strap on the Captain
52
America
minutes! Oh my god.
Jeez. We've been sitting here talking about the Nintendo Switch and Wii for 52 minutes.
It's because I brought up the first exposure to LEGO Star Wars, and you went on about owning a freaking OLED Switch.
I went on about getting my copy.
99.6%.
I went on about getting my Wii Wheel.
Hey, that was fine, you know, because it has to do with the system this game's on, so I can accept
I wonder
that.
if this is compatible with the Wii Wheel.
Every game is compatible with the Wii Wheel.
No, we gotta make sure that it's got the little logo on the bottom that says compatible with Wii Wheel.
That means nothing.
No, yeah, it does. It means it's compatible with the Wii Wheel. We gotta make sure. We don't want to piss off Nintendo now, do we? You know.
Whatever.
You know what happens to people who make Nintendo upset? They die.
Oh right. But that's it for Super Story.
Woo!
Empire Strikes Back. Tune in next time where we'll be doing the Super Story for Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Stop doing that. I'm saying so. This might be the final thing we have to do for the game. So yeah, I'll see y'all then.
Tune in next time. Bye. That ending was so awkward.
Yeah, I don't know why you said that, but yeah.
I didn't have to have reason to.
Wow.
I'm gonna switch to this guy. I'm gonna switch to the Ithorian here.
What a journey this game's been.